Second grade scientists, you're back. I missed you so much. Are you as excited for another week of science as I am? You're not ready? Oh, second grade scientists, come on, let's get ready. Where's your curious brain? Go find it. Mine's over here. All right, curious brain is ready. What else do we need for science? A handy dandy notebook. We know it's so helpful to have something to write in so that we can make our observations and write down things that are really important. And so we also need something to write with. Go ahead, find your curious brain and find a notebook to write in. Now, it's time to get started with science. Last time we were together, we talked all about living things. We're experts. We know that living things grow and reproduce. Go ahead, do that with me. Living things grow and reproduce. We also know that living things need 4 things. Ready? Say them with me. The 4 basic needs are water, food, shelter and space, and air. When living things have their 4 basic needs, that is when they are able to grow and reproduce. You know, I was thinking about that. How living things grow and they change. Wait, we're onto something. That whole idea of changing. How living things don't stay the same. That makes me think of these seeds. So plants are living things, right? And we know that plants start out as seeds. So I thought, well, it would be kind of cool to see how does a seed change over time. How does it grow and reproduce? So I gave this seed, I made a seed bag. I put them on this paper towel, which is wet. So it has water, and I'm gonna put it in the sunlight. We know that plants need sun to make their food. So that's 2 of its basic needs. This might not be the best shelter in space, and they might not be able to get a ton of air, but I think for a little bit, we're going to be able to see how these seeds grow and reproduce. You know what? Second grade scientists, wait. If we're looking at how seeds grow and reproduce throughout the week, I think we should just talk about life cycles. Wait. Do you know what a life cycle is? Oh my goodness, this is going to be so fun. I love talking about life cycles. I mean, I have my book all about the human body. This talks about humans' life cycles, and I have my butterflies up here. They have a life cycle too. Oh my goodness, second grade scientists, all living things have life cycles. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting so excited. We should maybe back up a second. Well, we know what life means because we're experts on living things. They grow and reproduce, and living things need their 4 basic needs. But that second word, cycle. What's a cycle? Well, when I hear that word, I think about a bicycle. Do you know what a bicycle is? A bicycle is our bike. It's what we ride. It has 2 wheels. Second grade scientists, that's how a bicycle gets its name. Think about it. A bicycle has 2 wheels. The word bi means 2. And those wheels, well, they're a circle. And when we ride our bike, they spin around and around and around. They go in a cycle. A cycle is something that never ends. It repeats itself, just like our wheels go around and around and around. A cycle is is something that repeats itself. So, if we put the two together, life, cycle, that must be how life repeats itself over and over and over. Okay, well, we love definitions, so let's write a definition for life cycles. Let's see. Life cycle. A life cycle is a series of changes that So, a life cycle is, oh no, there's a glare, a series of changes that a living thing goes through during its lifetime. It's kind of a fancy definition, so let's talk about it. Well, a series of changes. That has to do with how living things don't stay the same. They grow, they change, they go through different stages. And they go through these stages during their lifetime. Now, super important thing to know about life cycles is that it's a cycle, and that means it repeats over and over. And because it repeats over and over, we can use our circles to help us see that. A life cycle is drawn with arrows. So we have our first stage and then an arrow. And that arrow goes to our second stage and another arrow. And then that will go to our third stage. And we can draw another arrow. And so we see that this life cycle of stages, how living things change as they grow, is just like the wheels on our bikes that spin over and over. Our life cycles will repeat over and over. I don't know about you, but I am so excited. And you're probably wondering, well, Miss Haversick, how are we going to see these life cycles? Well, second grade scientists, one of the ways that we can look at life cycles is with our seed bag. I promise that I'm going to take a picture of our seed bag every day for you. Then, after science class, after you watch these videos, you get to look at the pictures to see how our seeds are growing. It's going to be so exciting to see the different life cycles of living things. There are so many different living things, and I can't wait to see just what their life cycles look like with you. All right, second grade scientists, this is a lot of really exciting information. After this video, I can't wait to see what you know already about life cycles. You will see a Google Slides activity where you get to work with our definition. Just like life cycles go in a certain order, we will get to practice putting something in order by recreating our definition. All you have to do is drag the words in the correct order so that we know the definition of our life cycles. Then, take a look at the picture of our seed bag. Write down in your journal, what do you notice? Then the next day you can look, has something changed? What changed? Scientists like us use our curious brains to make observations all the time. Wow. I will see you again tomorrow, second grade scientists. Have a great day.